Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy SpenzDaGhost, aka BTA Spenz in the build. Back with another reaction video, man. And today we're gonna be reacting to parents discovering their son is the wanted killer. But before we hop into the video, you know what I'm saying? As always, hit that thumbs up button. You're helping the boy a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate all y'all support and whatnot. And all you new subscribers out there too as well. I can't talk, I'm so goddamn geeked right now. I don't even know why, but yeah, man, we're gonna hop straight into this video, man.
You're with Brandon. Rachel. Jeremy.
So we got Brandon, Rachel, and Jeremy.
This is 21-year-old Brandon Reisner standing alongside his two parents. For the last 6 hours, Brandon has been on the run from police after brutally killing his best friend.
Keep going. You jumped the fence. Head back towards Collingwood.
I better watch for y'all call
and as
y'all
Brandon's
friends out
parents
here,
learn
man.
their son is an alleged killer, all they can do is pray as they patiently wait for their son's fate.
Rachel, Jeremy, if y'all can have a seat out here. Would you like to talk in private?
Shouts out to Dr. Insanity for this upload right here.
On a cold November morning in 2022, a ditched Toyota Prius would be discovered by officers in Rome, Georgia.
Hope nobody was in there.
That's what I was looking for. There's nothing.
Why this car was ditched in the middle of a creek is something police were yet to figure out.
Y'all don't think he's in there?
No, I didn't know there.
Okay. Son's name's Aaron Davis. Supposed to be coming to Rome to see some friends and going to Alabama to see his girlfriend.
I don't think you made it there.
Nah. I
Damn.
wonder where he's at. Why his car down there?
Crazy thing is, there's nothing. I mean, there was no acceleration. It's almost like it just
Rode off in there or something.
yeah. Did it go all the way up in park or something? Yeah, I mean, there's lights on like it's, but it ain't running.
I rode over here to see what was going on. He was down there changing out the trash.
A tow truck would eventually come and lift the vehicle out from the creek, and upon searching the license plate number, they would discover it belonged to 21-year-old Aaron Davis. Luckily, the town of Rome, Georgia is relatively small, and officers were already familiar with the name, so Lieutenant Sailors would give Aaron's father a call a few minutes later.
Georgia.
Okay. Yeah, can you see if you maybe can get a hold of him and check in with him, see
Sad,
where
man.
his car's supposed to be?
So you just found the car abandoned there?
21 years old, bro.
Yeah, it's actually off in a little ditch. We're in the process of getting it out. I don't think there's anybody in it right now.
Aaron's car being ditched is just as much of a mystery to his father as it is for the police. However, he did have some useful details he was able to give the lieutenant following this call. The night prior to this footage, Aaron went to visit his longtime friend, Brandon Reisner. The two had been friends since middle school, and their friendship continued all the way through college. Aaron had just recently graduated from Brigham Young University, so his over 60-mile travel to visit Brandon was meant to celebrate the new start to adulthood. But ever since Aaron had left for Brandon's house, nobody had heard from him, and his phone would go straight to voicemail. All of these strange mysteries would lead Aaron's father to file a missing persons report, and an investigation to find Aaron would have.
The Zaxby's chick.
Come on with the ads, cuz.
First and most obviously, police would give Brandon Reisner a call, as he was supposedly the last person to have been in contact with Aaron.
Hey, I'm Lieutenant Sailors, Rome Police. You doing all right today?
Yes, I am. I'm looking for my friend right now.
Yeah, that's what I was calling.
Hey, yo, you know what? This man is a menace, bro. Not the officer right here. This you. Literally the perfect definition of a person stealing your shit and helping you look for it, bro. This man murdered his friend, bro, and called the police acting like he was helping him looking for it, bro. That's wicked. That is wicked. And you known this man since middle school, gang. I would have never thought my friends from middle school would do some shit like that. But that just goes to show, bro. You never know, bro.
Possibly the last person to have been in contact with Aaron.
Hey, I'm Lieutenant Sailor's Rome Police. You doing all right today?
Yes, I am. I'm looking for my friend right now.
Yeah, that's
sick.
what I was
This man is
calling
sick.
about. You hadn't heard from him?
I have not. I've tried calling him, and it's just gone straight to voicemail. And I heard he was at Heritage Park, so that's where I'm at right now. So I'm looking around. Do you guys know where the car was?
Yeah, it was in a ditch over there. When's the last time you saw Aaron?
I saw him last night.
About what time?
Well, we started drinking around like 12 noon. He started throwing up pretty bad. He told me to leave him alone. I guess I woke up around like 1 or 2 a.m. And that's when I saw that his car was gone.
All right. Well, if y'all hear from him, let us know, okay?
Yeah, thank you for the help, sir.
All right. Bye-bye.
Brandon's story made complete sense, and he even claimed to be actively looking for Aaron at the
Even
time
though
of
it
the
do
phone
sound
call,
like a
as
legit
any
story.
good friend would do. It
just
seemed
know.
like Brandon was clearly the person they needed to speak to further in order to get to the bottom of Aaron's disappearance. So a few hours later, they showed up unannounced
What kind of car
at
is that?
Brandon's
I've seen it
house
before,
to
but
get
I
more
forgot the
answers
name of that
about what
car.
happened the night before. This time, face to face.
Hey, what's going on?
Grab me an
I'm Officer John with
airhead.
the Rome Police Department. We're following up on all this. Can you walk me through what's going on? Just make sure we're all on the same
Hope
page.
y'all got some
Started
snacks with y'all
drinking
as well.
around 12 yesterday.
Yeah, it's you and Aaron, right?
Yeah, me and Aaron.
Okay. Anyone else with you guys?
And went to bars, and I had bought some red wine.
Yeah.
And
Red wine.
came back here, started drinking red wine. He doesn't drink too often, so
Yeah.
he had gone upstairs and was just puking everywhere to the toilet. It was like standing up.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have to drink like a lot of wine for you to start? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, I've drank wine before, and I've been perfectly fine. I know everybody body different. Everybody tolerance different. But throwing up off of wine, bro. I mean, I'm not even, I don't know how much he consumed. But it just don't sound right to me. That's just me.
I've been puking for some reason. And I went downstairs and he told me that he doesn't need any help. I went downstairs, dropped a bottle, cut my pinky, and I went to the urgent care this morning, took a shower, went to bed.
Okay.
And then woke up 1 to 2 a.m. and his car was gone.
Despite Brandon's strange demeanor, Aaron's actions last night connect with the ditched car and lack of response for the last 12 hours. If Aaron was a light drinker and got heavily intoxicated, who knows what he could have done while completely by himself.
Right.
So, how long have you and Aaron been friends?
We met when I was in 5th grade.
Okay.
And then we became more like close friends, I'd say, like around freshman year.
We're still trying to find him. I don't know. You know, he may just be staying at a hotel, sleeping off whatever happened last night.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean he's in danger or anything like that. You have any problem with us checking inside the house? No problem at all? No ferocious iguanas or anything?
No.
You never know, man. People have all kinds of pets.
The officer would search the house and find some interesting discoveries. Several doors would be locked, specifically the door leading to Aaron's room, where he supposedly threw up several times. This was strange, so Brandon would be called inside to help get them up to Aaron's room.
You know, I know at this moment, and I should not be talking with my mouth full right now, so I do apologize. But bro, I know at this moment, this man's heart just dropped right to his ass, bro. I'm telling you now.
You mind coming in here with me so you can just show me where I'm going and all that?
Yeah.
Just makes it a little bit easier. The bathroom is up there that he was up checking in. I got you. Oh, Lord. Is that what's in the laundry right now, I guess? Okay.
Officers would notice a strong chemical smell coming from the room and find excessive amounts of cleaning supplies. But all of that would mean nothing compared to what they found next.
There's a significant amount of blood next to the bed, too. Decent.
He said decent.
More than just vomit all the way over here. Looks like it's been there a while, but he could have been throwing up blood, I guess. See all that?
Off of wine, though?
Weird to be throwing up blood, like.
No. Now, if that man took a whole hell of a lot of, you know what I'm saying, shots, whatever he was doing, and it messed up his liver or something in his system, cool. But I just, again, bro, I don't see people just doing that off wine, bro.
That. Not to mention, if he had alcohol poisoning, he wouldn't have been able to get up and move around this morning.
Exactly.
Especially at 2 or 3 in the morning.
I would have been in the bed the whole day.
Right there too.
I remember one day, and I'm sorry if you see this. I'm pretty sure you already know. You knew. I ain't gonna lie, you did know. But one day, I got drunk, came home. I ain't gonna lie, I was throwing up the whole night. But I came home and I threw up one last time, and that was it, bro. I went to sleep, and that next day, I think I stayed in bed till like maybe 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, bro. I didn't even go to church, bro. Like I should have. I should have went to church, but I couldn't get up. I could not get up, bro. I was throwing up too much, and my stomach was hurting for at least 3-4 days, bro. That stuff not fun, bro.
The cops are starting to find the whole scenario awfully suspicious. The odd story from Brendan, the puddles of blood in Aaron's room, the hundreds of dollars worth of cleaning supplies.
Oh, whoa. If this is an actual case photo, bruh, I'm not gonna cap. Seeing all that vinegar would have made me mad, bro. Because I absolutely hate the smell of vinegar, bro. Although it do help clean, like, you know what I'm saying, in certain scenarios, you know, and it gets rid of certain smells. But honestly, in my opinion, I can't do it, bro. I hate it.
It seems as though Brandon sensed the officer's suspicion arising as well, as when Aaron's room was being searched, he decided to do this.
You trying to dip off?
Oh, my knees.
Oh, he ran. He ran. He knew.
Oh,
I didn't think Buddy was gonna run though, but his ass ran. That boy started hitting feet. He knew it was over with.
He jumped the fence. Headed back towards Collinwood.
His ass still getting little.
Somewhere between LaPorte and East 9, gotta be in these houses. Go up to the house, get in the backyard. Okay. Possible 1043 suspect.
Unless well, he was already leaving incriminated evidence with the blood and shit. But, dog, you already made yourself more of a suspect by just doing that little shit alone. It's over with, bro.
Run that towards 8. Give me more units.
Unfortunately, officers lost sight of Brandon. He officially managed to escape the police.
That's
at
crazy.
least for now. Desperate for any leads that might aid in finding Brandon, police began going door to door around the neighborhood, questioning witnesses who might have caught a glimpse of where he had fled. During this effort, one officer encountered a neighbor who happened to be on a call with Brandon's father, Jeremy. Quickly, the officer took the phone to speak with him directly.
Hey, sir.
Now, excuse my language for when I say this, but this man is now completely fucked. The fact that one of your neighbors is on the phone with your pops at the very moment that the police is looking for your dog. GG's. Just give up, bro. There's no point in running now. Crazy.
I'm Lieutenant Sailor's Rome Police.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Reisner, the homeowner,
yes,
and my Brandon's father.
At the same time, it's for a good cause, but somebody got,
Brandon. Do you know
you
where
know what I'm
he
saying?
is?
No, I thought he was still at home. Now, earlier we had told him maybe drive around the areas where they normally hang out and try to look for him, for Aaron. Okay, we'll keep trying to get hold of him. We're still about an hour away, working our way there.
Even Jeremy was clueless regarding Brandon's whereabouts, and seemingly so was everyone else, as an entire hour would go by with Brandon nowhere to be found.
I am.
Okay.
This is Mom.
Sorry, I realize you might not be able to answer this question.
Probably don't know the answer, but I'll try.
Is there suspicion that Brandon was involved in what, hurting Aaron or something?
There's suspicion of something happened in the home.
Beyond getting drunk and throwing up?
Well, we don't know.
They're lifelong friends. We called back after the boy's mom called us. We called back and said, when did you last see Aaron? He says, I guess he left during the night. And that's all we did. We went to look for him where the car was reported.
Yes.
The powers that be have our number?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
While trying his best to assist the police with the investigation, Jeremy would return to his house, where he discovered Brandon's phone. Up until that point, Jeremy...
Now, you know what? Let's just see how this plays out.
Jeremy had been doing everything he could to help the police track down his son. However, after finding the phone, his cooperation came to a sudden stop. He refused to hand the phone over, leaving police to wonder, had he seen something on it? Or was he hiding something far more unsettling?
Now, Pops, I'm not gonna lie. Don't get yourself involved, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta hide no evidence just to keep your son safe, keep him from going to prison. You know what I'm saying? You know what's the right thing to do, man. Your son did something heinous, man. You can't protect them from that, man. I want, like, if I was, okay, hypothetically speaking, if I was out here roaming the streets, right? You know what I'm saying? Doing things I know I shouldn't be out here doing. Okay? And I get caught up, right? Police looking for me. They stop at my parents' house somewhere, trying to figure out where I'm at, you know? And I wouldn't want my pops to get in the way of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, I wouldn't put them in that predicament to begin with. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to put them at a situation. You know? I won't want this man to cover up anything, because now he an accessory to whatever I just did, bro. Because he trying to cover the shit up. Or he won't give him the phone because he might have seen something that he know that's going to get bro locked up. Man, Pops, don't meet, man. You know I'm out here tweaking. He already know. Ain't got nothing to do with him.
As it could help trace where Brandon could have gone off to. But unfortunately, Jeremy was unwilling to give up the phone to cops until he could better understand the situation. After all, Brandon is his son, and he is innocent until proven guilty. So giving up the phone could be a tragic mistake. Again, hours go by with no further leads or clues as to where Brandon went. What Jeremy managed to find on Brandon's phone during this period will forever remain a mystery. However, when police spoke to him again, his demeanor would shift dramatically.
What's the status? All right, so first of all, I understand you found his cell phone. That's right. You want to turn that over to us?
Maybe.
Okay.
I do. My gut says yes, but at the same time,
yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
We'll probably need to go through it and see at least maybe where he's been today. There is a significant amount of blood in that upstairs bedroom and on the carpet. But I wanted to be straight up with you. No, you're not going to find that. Okay.
No, I appreciate that.
Do you have a warrant that would include the phone? No, we'd have to get one at some point, so we couldn't go into it without that. So
Some texts back and forth.
maybe something helps, then, you know.
I know.
Helps him, you know. But I can't promise you that, 'cause I don't.
No, I know.
Yeah, I don't know what all's in there, so.
I want to. I was,
I know, as a father, I understand that.
all right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna keep walking.
Something had changed. Whatever was on that phone had to be disturbing, and the officer seemed to have caught on to this as well.
Because he doesn't know what's going on. But he seemed a little shocked that we're at his house. You know, he seemed respectful in the sense that he was okay with us being at his house and doing what we needed to do. I couldn't really get a feel for him. He may just be covering for his kid. He's gotta be. Him having the phone not being shattered tells me that his son handed it to him. So he found the phone, tells us that he found the phone, but doesn't want to give it to us without searching it. Text messages not there. Probably. He was telling Randy that there were texts in there about him asking for if anyone had seen Aaron. I wonder if those texts were sent since we've been here, though.
These officers were spot on with their theory. On the phone, Brandon would leave an array of horrifying notes, such as his scream became a gargle as he swallowed his tongue.
Yeah,
I like
this man
dark
is
places where my
wicked, bro.
mind melts. It feels so good, and I feel so cool. My brain's a water.
That's why Pops was like, yeah. But why wouldn't you want to? I don't know. I'm not a father, so I don't know.
Fall running out of my nose like drool. I can turn myself on in the blink of an eye. They notified me as the smartest man alive. Additionally, he would leave a to-do list following the murder of Aaron. 1. Schedule last 3 songs. This was in reference to his YouTube channel where he would post his music. 2. Vacuum. 3. Laundry. 4. Shower in my shower. 5. Take bath. Tomorrow. 1. Text.
Dude put shower in my shower and take bath. What are you doing in the shower, bro? If you're not cleansing yourself. And then to take a shower, to take a bath right after you just took a shower, just tells me that you were a very dirty individual.
Rachel that Aaron threw up horribly. I think there was some blood in it. 2. I woke up and he was gone. Whether or not these exact messages were what alarmed Jeremy is unknown. But something on that phone made it clear to him that Brandon had killed Aaron. And just an hour later, Jeremy would call police, detailing that he was with Brandon and that he was willing to surrender and turn himself in. So 25 minutes later, Brandon and his parents would arrive at the station.
You're Brandon. Rachel. Jeremy. Thank you.
So now we're back at the beginning of the video. I ain't gonna lie, it looks like my dukes don't have a clue in the world, but Popsy got a kind of a good reality check of what the fuck happened to Aaron.
Rachel, Jeremy, if y'all can have a seat out here, I'm gonna take him back there and we'll talk, man. Would you like to talk in private?
You need to send somebody out to find the poppy.
Okay. I'll be right back out with you, okay? Anything in your pockets that I need to know about?
Wallet and keys.
Have those real quick. Anything else?
No.
Sorry about that. Go ahead and have a seat.
Now that Brandon was secured, the detective would sit him down to try and get a basic confession or any information that might ease the path to conviction.
Alright, like I was saying, I'm Detective York. I work here at the Rome PD, of course. Detective York, yep, that's me. So before we get started, Got some paperwork you gotta fill out.
The detective would start the interview by getting Brandon's basic information and contact addresses.
So I'm gonna read you some stuff before we get started, okay? You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you are asked questions and have him with you during questioning.
I would like to.
You would like a lawyer, okay? All right, sit tight for just a minute.
Brandon was smart. He knows nothing he says in the interrogation room will go on to help him in court, so he decides to keep his mouth shut.
Hard to move.
While this is unfortunate for the detective, Brandon's parents are more than willing to have a discussion with him. So instead, he turns his attention over to them to try and get the information that he's looking for.
Thank you.
There's a lot going on right now. Anything that we can do for y'all right now.
Need to find my body. I can take you out. Try to show you. I can try to show you.
You can try to show us
the general area, yeah. There's an old cemetery up the hill. You turn left. Something like Trendle.
Okay.
We can show you all that.
This statement from Jeremy was crucial information to track down Aaron's body. But as valuable as this information is, the detective recognized the importance of capitalizing on the opportunity to gather as much from Jeremy as possible while he remained cooperative. With this in mind, he shifted his focus to delving deeper into Brandon's personal life before turning to search for the body.
Brandon had brought him home from college because he was having anxiety attacks, he was having suicidal thoughts, he was having visions. Brought him home to make him safe. I get his medications right. Got a call from Brandon this morning at 9 or 10. He was asking about one thing out, vomit, and so they had drank. He didn't want Dad finding out that he was vomiting upstairs in the carpet. That's all we heard. And then an hour or two goes by, and boy's mom calls us. Or I called Brandon back immediately after getting burned. So, you know where Aaron is? He says, no. Yeah, they're around 5. And we were told that Aaron had run away. Ran from the police. Aaron's body is luckily there. He's mentally unstable. He has Tourette's since he was a kid, diagnosed as a kid. And with that comes OCD, and people say they have OCD all the time. They don't understand. And so they live with that.
This raises the possibility that his actions may have been influenced by mental instability. However, it's important to consider the context. Jeremy's statements could be an attempt to have Brandon plead insanity in court. Therefore, it's essential to approach these claims with a grain of salt, as they may not fully reflect the reality of the situation. Regardless, police now had an approximate location of where Aaron's body should be, so all hands went on deck to search the cemetery Jeremy had described.
I've been quiet because I really haven't
was
had much to
found
say.
Buried in the cemetery, behind a secluded area in the back of the property. Even worse was that his body was wrapped inside the very sheets he slept on in Brandon's house. The speculation had come to an end. Brandon Reisner was a cold-blooded murderer. Right after this discovery, Brandon was placed under arrest for the murder of Aaron Davis and transported to the local prison. But the cops found his behavior very unconventional.
Stand right there. Come on.
Go up to the counter, right? Let them follow their instructions. This is his property. You got ID in here if you want to. For me? No, we're talking to you. You got your ID in there. Yeah.
I thought you was getting a
Officers
cookie
stated
for that, boy.
Brandon remained eerily calm while being transported and seemed completely unfazed by the entire situation. And while Brandon had been successfully captured and the case had seemingly came to a successful conclusion, officers had one tragic duty to complete before the end of the day. Break the news to Aaron's parents that their son had been murdered.
Any questions here? I don't know.
Man, actually, I don't even want to see that part because, you know, I'm a softy at heart, bro. That's hard to even do. You know what I'm saying? Breaking the news to a parent that, yeah, I don't even want to get too much into that. But, you know, if you made it to the end of the video, y'all already know what to do. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I can hit 50 subs by the end of this week. We're sitting pretty at 45. You know what I'm saying? So, trying to do my little thing out here. But as always, man, y'all be safe out here. It's your boy Spenz signing off. Catch y'all in another reaction video, man. Peace.